Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. How's it going, everybody? It's time for number 13, either lucky 13 or unlucky 13. I guess it depends on what side of the fence you're on. This time, I want to discuss the whole concept of praying. And I'm not talking about just one religion in particular. I'm talking about whether you're Catholic, Buddhist, Muslim, you worship the flying spaghetti monster, or even if you pray to Ozzy. Of course, praying to Ozzy might actually get some results depending on if you actually talk to him personally. But I just want to discuss the whole idea of praying. Okay. You see a lot of posts on Facebook about, I'm applying for my dream job. Please pray for me that I get this job. I got a speeding ticket. Please pray for me that I get it, that it gets taken care of. I have to go take my car to the shop. Please pray that everything comes out okay. You see, asking for prayers for health issues and everything, and that's understandable, although there can be an argument made for that too. But I'm just talking about the general, my football team is playing today. Please pray that they win. Okay, now, let's say you got a speeding ticket. Okay, now you got to go to court and you post about, please pray for me that this speeding ticket gets taken care of and everything. So you go to court. You do everything you've got to do and everything before you go to court. You go to court and you go in front of the judge. Your lawyer does his spiel and everything, and everything gets taken care of. The speeding ticket gets either shot down or dismissed, and all's good. You walk out of there, yay, no more speeding ticket. Now, next thing you see is, basically somebody posting that, the prayers worked and everything, my speeding ticket was taken care of. No. Your speeding ticket got taken care of because you did what was required. You were intelligent. You used your brain. You realized, I need a lawyer. You went out and found a lawyer. You hired the lawyer. The lawyer came to court for you, with you. He did his legal shit. And he got the speeding ticket reduced, taken care of, dismissed, what have you. And this is on you. This has nothing to do with a higher power. You should take credit for what you did. Now, the people who post, pray for me because I just applied for my dream job. And then this person gets the job. And they're like, yay, the prayers worked. No. This had nothing to do with that. You got the job because you were the most qualified. You had the most credentials. You dressed properly. You took care of the interview properly. You impressed the employer. He hired you. Take credit for your what word am I looking for? Take credit for what you did. The car's going in the shop. Please pray that everything comes out okay. The car comes out of the shop. The bill is less than you thought it was going to be. The repairs aren't as extensive as you thought they were going to be. And it wasn't as big of a deal as you thought it was going to be. Yay, the prayers worked. No, they didn't. This has, again, nothing to do with prayers or a higher power. The car wasn't as bad as you thought it was. You went to a reputable repair shop who wasn't going to fuck you over. And he charged you a reasonable market value for what you got done. Has nothing to do with prayers. Has nothing to do with a higher power. Why can't people just take credit for what they did? And they did right. Why do they have to give the credit to an invisible being? Be proud of yourself. Be proud of what you did. Because you did this. It's because of you went to the right educational facilities and got the education you needed to get the job. And you got the job. You researched repair shops. Found the most reputable repair shop. You got the car fixed. You found a decent lawyer. You got the speeding ticket reduced. This has nothing to do with prayers. Nothing. Prayers are pointless. You can talk to a wall and get the same results. The flying spaghetti monster did not get you your job. It's just ridiculous that everybody seems to think that this is what it is. It's not. It's you. You did what you were supposed to do. And you did it right. And you got positive results. Just take credit for it. That's all there is to it. There's so many other things I could get into on this. But I mean, okay, now as I said, with the health issues, okay, that's understandable. You can see that and everything. You know, somebody's got a major health issue, is going to the hospital. Please pray for them and everything. You know, you can understand that. But you know, again, an argument can be made for that, and that has to do with you went to the right hospital, you got the right doctors, you got a doctor who knew what the fuck he was talking about and diagnosed it properly, got the proper medications, the proper surgeries, whatever, what have you. Okay, but okay, I'll give you guys that one. But the stupid things that people ask for prayers for, it just boggles the mind. Most of these things just don't even qualify for people to be asking people to go out of their way. And the sports team, okay, let's say, just for sake of argument, okay, and you all know where I stand on this, but let's just say for the sake of argument that there is actually this invisible being in the sky that watches everything you do. And do you really think he's going to take time out of his busy schedule to make sure that your sports team wins, regardless of how important the win is? Seriously, do you really believe that he's going to take time out of his schedule, out of all this other important stuff he's doing, like taking care of making sure this person's sick mother survives through the night? You really think he's going to take time out of that to make sure your sports team wins an important game or a non-important game? Please, people, let's be logical about this. If he does exist, and again, you all know where I stand on this subject, he is not going to take time out of his busy schedule for all the more important things he's doing to help your sports team. Okay? So, alright, that's that for now. I'll see you all in a couple days probably. Alright? Ciao!